Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol UBER, Uber. Maybe you've heard of it. We will take a look at the 15-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 15-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here, as they're called, representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 15 minutes. So all this here may look like a couple of weeks worth of time. It's just today's price action on Uber broken down into 15-minute time slices. If you're unaware or live under a rock or something like that, Uber had its big IPO today, and it happened a little bit before noon Eastern time. So that is where, that is why, it's kind of limited in terms of what it's telling us. But from a trading perspective, there's a couple key levels, at least in my opinion and in my view, that have been revealed and that I will be keeping an eye on Monday. I do not own any shares anymore. I did make a trade on it today. But as of now, I from a disclosure perspective, I don't own anything on it. But this is definitely going to be kind of me talking out loud to myself, and you can just listen in as far as the levels that I will be paying attention to. But the first level to keep an eye on is right down here at the lows of, we'll call it 41. And this is by no means some sort of great discovery on my part. I assure you, anybody that uses charts, understands charts, is going to be watching that level. And I bring that up because when a lot of eyeballs are watching the same thing and wondering the same thing, call it a self-fulfilling prophecy, call it whatever you want. It can produce some very, very interesting price dynamics, and $41 is definitely that area going into next week. So if it can get down there, like I said, a whole lot of eyeballs are going to be wondering if it can break. If it can't, then there could be some good fireworks. So that's kind of the moral of the story right now. In fact, we'll call it this. $41 is the fireworks point going into next week because so many people will be keeping an eye on it. Now, in the event this, what you could call a spinning top candle here, which is signaling some indecision. If this, indecision takes part and the price starts to work its way back upwards, where are some of these areas of resistance at? Initial area of resistance, if there is any sort of bounce, at least that I'm going to be keeping an eye on, is going to be the 42.25 mark. If the price can get up through 42.25, next key level of resistance after that, right up there at 42.75, and then another big one because that was a pretty significant area of support from earlier on in the day, and that sits right up there around 43. We'll call it 60, give or take a little bit. So these will be the, if there is any sort of, chance at returning up to these highs of around 45-ish, then these are going to be the initial hurdles that'll need to be cleared. But a lot of eyeballs will be watching it on Monday. I know I'll be watching it, so let's see what happens with it. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.